Oh, I just got a knife yesterday. So it's in there. Maybe he smells it.
Okay. Hi, welcome back to thesocraticsisters podcast.
Hello.
I'm Sadie.
I'm Maggie. This is Avi. He's being really annoying right
Avi
now.
won't
Avi,
settle.
come on.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
We are tired.
We're tired
today.
Yeah.
But
we're gonna try our best. And it's a fun topic. I'm excited for this one.
I'm really excited. I rewatched the entirety of the show that I'm talking about.
Cool.
Because it's only one season because it got canceled for what will become obvious reasons.
Oof, okay.
First, let's talk about life.
Yeah. Do you sound a little different to people?
I mean, I hope it's not super noticeable. I got braces.
And it looks great.
And I'm glad I did it. I'm glad I'm doing it. It's just an adjustment.
Mm-hmm.
And a bit of a hit to the ego. So I'm working through that.
You're fine.
I'm fine, but it's just
adult braces all the time.
I know, but I feel like I'm in a weird spot where it's like, I feel like my peers would have had braces earlier if they needed them, and then older adults get them. I feel like
sure.
I feel like in your mid-20s is a weird time to get braces, but also like I'm gonna do it before I lose my insurance, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. You need to take advantage of that.
Because our insurance is awesome, and they were like $800.
I can't believe that.
Which
after
is apparently really good. After insurance.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
Anyway, so I've had them for about a week and a half. I don't have any more pain, really. We had to delay this episode because we were going to record it last week, but I was in so much pain that like it hurt to talk just from the pressure from my lips on the braces.
Yeah, it's rough the first week or so.
Yeah, it was rough. But
and then every time they tighten them, it'll be rough, but not that long.
I don't know. I never really wanted to get braces. I never really felt like it was necessary for me. Because I don't really care about
pretty straight teeth
aesthetics
in general.
Yeah, they were like decently straight. I had a couple that kind of stuck out, but like whatever. Yeah. I didn't care.
But when I got my braces in 6th grade, it was
yours were wild.
Bad. Like they were everywhere. I was done losing teeth, but they grew in crazy, so I needed them real bad.
That's true. You also had like a crazy crossbite.
Oh my god!
Whatever.
Wait, insert photo here.
I'll find one. If you want, I'll put a photo.
It was really bad. Yeah, I had a crossbite. I had to have like a expander on the top. So in addition to the pain from the braces, I had the pain of the expander expanding my jaw. Or the top of my jaw.
Yeah, I don't love that idea.
I got food stuck up in there all the time.
Yeah, I bet. Dude, thank God I am okay. I've had moments where I'm like, oh, I wish I had done this as a kid, you know, like I wish whatever.
You would have complained all the time.
Well, yes, I would have. I'm gonna do it anyway.
I did all the time.
Like I'm still doing it.
Yeah, that's fine.
But thank God I have braces in the time of water flossers.
Oh yeah.
Because
I didn't have that.
I can't imagine how annoying. Like every time I eat, I just go to the bathroom, I water floss. There's nothing in my teeth. Like it's fine.
Literally, it took me forever to floss, which is why I never flossed. Which is why my braces came out stained, or my teeth were stained.
Really?
Yeah.
They like when I sat down for my consultation, they like gave me a picture, pictures of all of the things that might happen. They're like, this is just to scare the kids into brushing their teeth.
It did not scare me enough. Like
apparently not.
But I mean, my teeth are fine now. Like you can't really tell unless you're like really up front. And I think I've whitened them a few times where it doesn't really matter. So
so don't worry, guys. You don't have to floss. No,
I floss now.
I don't care how my teeth look. They look a little wonky, but whatever. But the problem is I have a baby tooth in the bottom. Okay. So my appointment to get that tooth removed is like a week before my next orthodontist appointment. So I'm gonna have a gap for like a week, and then whatever.
Because then Because these teeth don't have a wire right now. So they're going to have a new wire.
Right now, this side that has the baby tooth on it, that has only half of the wire that it's supposed to have, is fine.
Yeah.
It's so fine. I've been only eating on this side.
So you might have the same recovery.
It's going to be a little
on that
rough.
side, yeah.
Yeah.
But at least you'll already kind of be recovered on that side. I don't know. We'll see, I guess.
I don't know. You know what I didn't notice? One thing they did not tell me about braces that, like, freaked me out a little bit.
Oh.
My teeth are wobbly.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody told me that was going to happen.
I didn't realize it wasn't, like, a thing you don't notice until you have braces. Because even with my retainer, because my teeth move all the time. Your teeth are moving every single day. I can just, like, move my teeth around a little bit. And it's just, like, it's not wobbly, but it's, like I just kind of straighten my retainer out. And it's, like, oh, okay. I just moved a little bit, but
I feel like
them back.
Whenever I've been messing with my teeth a lot, obviously, when I'm bored, because that's what my mind is focused on.
Sure.
And, like, some of them, I can feel them shifting.
Yeah.
Like, they're going into place, and then if I bite down or, like, mess with them, I can feel them moving into different positions. I'm like, oh, shit, did I just, like, reset?
Oh, no,
what just happened?
No, it won't reset anything. Unless you, like, break a wire, which I never did, but apparently our brother always broke wires. And I was like, I don't know how hard you're eating food or doing something that you're, like, breaking wires. I was very strict about, like, what I ate, too.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I have this core memory of us at the dinner table after you got your braces tightened for the first time. And we were, like, trying to eat spaghetti or something, and you're just sobbing.
Probably. I was like, I can't eat. It hurts. You can't eat.
No, now I know, but, like, we were all silent, and you're just like, I can't eat. It hurts so bad.
I was also
a
child, so I was like 6th grade, so
yeah,
I was a child.
You were also a dramatic child, but it's okay.
Very dramatic.
We were all pretty dramatic.
We were very dramatic kids. You were scary as a child.
I was very scary. I don't know what was going on.
So funny. I don't remember that.
But, like, literally, I've been thinking about that moment so much lately. Like, when I first got them on and it first started to hurt, I was like, oh, God, I'm not going to be able to eat. It's going to be like Maggie all over again.
Yeah, it was just
be
so
crying.
painful.
It's not really
I think mine also moved a lot more.
And you had, like, the expander and you had bands and stuff. And,
I had bands later, but yeah, the expander was a lot. And she had to tighten it every single morning for, like, 2 weeks straight.
Yeah, I feel like that probably didn't help.
It really hurt.
But you know what I found out? Because I've done, like, a bajillion Googles since getting them. Because, you know, of course, it happens. I just get a question and I'm like, this isn't worth asking an orthodontist, but I'm going to ask Google.
Sure.
But I asked, like, are braces more painful for adults or children? Because I was curious. And apparently it, well, I mean, it depends on what pain tolerance and stuff like that, and, like, what you're doing, but in general it probably hurts adults more because your teeth are more settled into the bone, and so it, like, has to break them away from where they're settled, and then they reform the bonds.
I mean, that's why kids get braces so early, like, as early as they can, so that since their mouth is already moving anyways, like, their teeth are moving, then it's you just ideal. Move it with it, you know.
It's ideal.
But it doesn't mean it doesn't.
No, I'm sure it fucking hurts, especially for a kid, because they're like, what the fuck is going, they haven't had, like, the pain of a cavity before, you know. Like, ideally, but, like, those first 2 days I would describe it as, like, the feeling I had, the pain that I had before I got my root canal.
Oh,
that's how bad it hurt, but it was in every tooth. So it was like, like, I don't know, it was like such a deep
it's really
pain,
deep.
Like, sore.
They always say it's a lot of pressure.
It's not.
It's not.
I mean, painful. It is also pressure.
It is. But, like, that's when they're, like, putting the colors on and, like, moving around in your mouth, and they're like, this is a lot of pressure, but, like, later it'll be pressure. I was like, no, it's gonna be painful later. What are you talking about?
When I got up from the chair, they were like, when you get home, take something. Like she was literally like, set an alarm for every 4 hours, take something, trust me, girl. And I was like, okay.
You're like, great, I'm gonna be so scared.
But like the first like few hours I was like, this is fine. What are we talking about? Like it's
And
fine.
like, oh, fuck.
And then suddenly I'm like on the couch moaning with an ice pack over my face. And I'm like, how long ago did I take Tylenol? Oh, an hour ago? I can't take more for another 4 hours. Okay, that's okay. I can do it.
I love it. Anyways, that was a big
That's
topic.
That's been my life lately. So if I sound different, don't say anything. And yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
It might for talking. Okay.
Yes.
When I say my F's, sometimes it whistles.
Yeah, it will.
And I don't like that. But it's just gonna happen and we're gonna ignore it and pretend it's not happening.
Yeah,
so it's fine.
Imagine being me, elementary school, finally saying my R's correctly. And
Dude,
then
it's so hard to say R's.
And then I get braces the next year. And I'm struggling again to say my R's.
It's hard to talk because
I did so well.
Especially because I have on the top I have ceramic.
Yeah.
Ceramic, which is
So why am you sound like
on the top I have ceramic. And it's wider. No, it's
princess.
princess. The top,
Hello,
the brackets
princess.
are just bigger. They just stick out more. So
That does suck.
my top lip has to work harder to get to my bottom lip to form certain sounds.
That's all braces.
I'm sure it
people
would
get,
suck no matter what.
bigger, lips when they have braces because they're just trying to like close your mouth.
Dude, I literally I don't know, I woke up the next morning and I was like, did I get lip filler by accident? Like,
did they shoot me and I just
okay.
didn't know it?
Because also my lips were so chapped that they were puffy. So that also wasn't helping.
So rough.
So that's my life now. Okay.
You're doing great.
That's my life now. If I have to pause during,
They won't know.
nobody's gonna know. But like you, stick with me here.
Sure.
I'm like
I got
relearning
you.
to talk.
It's okay. It's okay.
Should we get into the topic?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
I'm very curious.
Okay, so this is something that is very near and dear to me.
Okay.
It's another reality show, but stay with me.
They love reality.
Stay with me. Yeah. I mean, like the Panopticon episode did pretty well. I like talking about reality TV because I think it's just a weird, like, way to explore how people work.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
And it's fun to watch, but it's also like most of them make really good case studies for just like how people work and like why did we think that this was a good idea, you know?
Yeah.
It's like analyzing the Hunger Games.
Interesting
to me.
comparison.
I mean, it's a reality show.
Sure.
The Hunger Games is.
In
Not
that,
the movies.
In that world.
The actual games.
Yeah. Oh,
It's a
okay.
reality show. That's what they had to turn it into.
Hmm.
Did you watch the Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes?
No.
Okay. Well, that's sort of the one where they like.
Is that the one I should watch next if I've seen all the...
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's with Lucy Gray, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And
I haven't seen that yet.
you have to be open because it's not at all the same sort of vibe. It's sort of like watching the prequels to Star Wars after watching like the originals. It's gonna feel a little different.
Yeah.
Right? But it's all the same world, and its primary purpose, I think, is world building and like showing how we got to the rebellion.
Yeah, I
you
like
know?
that. I like the lore.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then the next one that's coming out is gonna be so good.
That one looks
so
really good. Yeah, so many people
It's
in
the
it. Oh my
50th.
gosh.
Oh my god, I love the Hunger Games so much. I just reread all the books and I had such a good time.
Okay, are we talking about Hunger Games?
I'm gonna get to it. Okay, jeez. Survivor, big reality show, right?
Yes.
People go out into the wilderness. They find food, make shelter. Have you ever thought like, hey, maybe we should do that with children?
No.
Survivor with kids.
I have never thought
That would be fun.
Starving children.
Right.
I'm sorry.
So CBS in 2007 was like, wait, this is awesome. What if we did this with kids?
That's a terrible idea. Who thought of that? They're underage.
Yes, they are.
There's so many, like, especially with TV, there's so many things with underage kids. So why would you start that?
Right.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
So
I don't like this, but sure.
this show called Kid Nation.
Kid Nation.
Aired for one season in 2007, where 40 kids spent 40.
Oh my god.
Spent 40 days in an abandoned ghost town in the desert with no adults, like no supervision, and they had to try to make their own government.
Oh my god, this is Lord of the Flies.
Literally, like, the producers were like, wait, let's do Lord of the Flies. They saw that movie, they saw kids murder each other, and they were like, let's do it.
Let's do it. Nobody will know.
Right. And CBS was like, green light, yes, do it.
That's so fucked up. Oh my god. Jesus.
Anyway. So that was a great idea. Clearly, because it only lasted one season.
I'm surprised they did a whole season.
I'm surprised it aired. Because you'll see.
Okay.
You'll see.
Okay.
But there was a lot of drama even before it aired, so I'm shocked that it even made it to air. So basically, all of the kids were split into 4 districts. Basically just like 4 different teams with an associated color. Sure. Just like Survivor.
Disney games.
Just like the Disney games. And the challenges that they had to do looked exactly like Disney game type shit.
Okay.
But, well,
I mean, that was around the time of Disney games. Like, they did, like, 2006 to 2008 or something.
True.
Yeah. So they were probably trying to get something going with CBS.
Trying to fight with Disney for the kids. I don't know if it was made for kids or made for adults. I think it was made for adults. Interesting. This show. Because, like,
the Kid Nation was
based on the way that they edited it to, like, make it super dramatic, just like any other reality show. Sure. It felt very much geared towards adults to be like, haha, children are so funny.
Interesting.
Yeah. And they were assigned a leader from each team. They didn't get to choose their leaders. Okay. They just, like, and the production chose random 4 kids, and they were like, you guys are going to be the leaders of the districts. You're going to be the council.
Power. Okay.
Just, I mean, I don't know how they chose them, but I have to imagine it was just based on personality and possibility for drama.
Okay. Yeah.
There were a couple kids that were chosen that actually did pretty well.
Okay.
But by the end of it, none of them were still on the council because they had re-elections and everyone else was pissed at them every time. Every time there was a re-election, everyone was like, nah, fuck you guys. It's our turn. Like a revolution.
Oh my god.
It's our turn. And then they would re-elect some guy who's just like, yeah, I want to do it instead. And they were like, yeah, sure, yeah, that guy.
Oh my god. Okay.
And then, it just went so downhill.
I'm surprised they could do re-elections.
Yes. Okay. Well, that was later. It was like part of the drama of one of the episodes was like, you guys need to hold re-elections. They had this book, this like secret book that was supposed to be like left there by the old pioneers that were there in the town.
Okay.
Stick with me here. Okay.
Okay. What a theme.
And basically it was just their way of like having production sort of like guide the theme of every episode.
Okay, yeah.
The council would go and read the book and it would say something like, you need to make sure everyone has jobs and do this and blah, blah, blah. And then so they'd go and they'd have jobs. And then next episode, they'd be like, we struggled with trying to find food. You need to make sure that you know how to get food and stuff like that. And then so they'd do that.
Not first. They have to have jobs first.
Well,
jobs and then food.
I mean,
it's valid.
Yeah.
It's the real world, kids.
This was also during the Bush administration, if that tells you anything. I'm not a big history buff, so I don't totally know what Bush was all about, but I know he has a reputation that's not great.
Not great. And especially like coming up recently. Very bad.
Right, yes. And so there was okay, slight tangent. There was one girl who was like I think she was from like Florida or Tennessee or something. She was very obviously from a Republican family.
Okay.
And she was a pageant queen.
Love it.
And she was so vocal about her opinions that like you just know, you can picture her parents, you know?
Sure. Yeah. Yeah.
Like this isn't
like, you
a
know
child forming their own opinions. This is someone mirroring their parents.
Yeah.
And she said something about how great Bush is in one of the episodes, and it's so fucking funny.
Girl, how
like,
old
you
you
don't know anything.
What do you know about Bush?
But to be fair, what do I know about Bush?
I don't know anything about Bush,
yeah,
to be honest.
So whatever.
I was too young.
So the city is called Bonanza City.
Bonanza City.
Bonanza.
Sounds like a monkey city.
Sure. Because it sounds like banana.
Yeah.
You're so funny.
But also, I think on Whipkins, there was a game called Bonanza, and it had a monkey. I could be wrong. Fact check me, please.
Okay, I guess when I'm editing, I'll fact check you. Basically, they like framed it as this abandoned city in the middle of the desert, but really it was just like a filming location.
Where was it?
It was right outside of Santa Fe, New Mexico.
Okay.
Like you could see
desert,
the city.
Like, you could still see, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not like they're gonna die. They could, if there's an emergency, then they can get to them.
Yes. Oh, I should also mention that they didn't not have any adults there.
Okay.
So they advertised it in ads of like in commercials, they would be like, no adult supervision, just the kids running everything. But really, like, obviously they were being guided by that book from production. And they had several camera crews.
Okay. I was going to ask about that.
And producers and, like, directors who were, like, trying to, you know, manipulate them into doing things for the camera or whatever.
Yeah.
Classic.
Of course.
And there was a host. I think his name was Jonathan.
Was he an adult?
Yes.
Okay.
An adult. Looks, you know,
like
Ryan Seacrest type.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah. He was apparently a producer, and then they couldn't find anyone who was willing to host, and so they were like, you do it. He's like, all right.
I got you.
So he ended up being the host.
Wait, that's so funny.
Apparently the kids would, like, make fun of him because he would have to, like, redo takes and stuff.
Oh, no.
Like, imagine being, like, this is your first time on camera.
These kids are bullying you.
You're surrounded by 40 children while you're like, shit, wait, let me do that again. And they're just laughing at you like, oh. And they also had like a medical team.
Okay, I figured.
And I think probably like a psychiatrist that they could talk to or something.
Interesting. Okay.
Right. Yes. But on the whole, they weren't like, they didn't have camp counselors. They didn't have anyone like watching over them for their well-being. They had people watching over them to get content out of them. So it's a little different.
So like a YouTube family.
Yes, but there's 40 of them.
Yeah. And
they don't know each other, and they're fighting, and they're like, it's chaos.
I love that. Okay.
Yeah. And the age range of the kids was, the youngest was 8.
Wow.
And the oldest was like 15, 16.
That sounds dangerous.
You would think, right?
Yeah.
We'll come back to that.
Okay.
The danger aspect.
Great. Can't wait.
Okay, so Bonanza City, abandoned place. There's a shop where kids can buy things with the coins that they earn from their jobs.
Interesting. Who pays them?
We'll get to the job.
The book. The book pays them on payday.
No, the host, I think, just like throws coins at them.
Jesus Christ.
There's like candy and books and stuff, and they can buy things
okay.
with their little coins.
Right.
And there's a saloon, but it only serves soda.
What, in the Utah?
No, they're just kids.
I know, but like,
but there's like this really funny scene in one of the first episodes where they lost one of their competitions and they were like super sad because they missed out on a reward, and they cut to everyone like drinking out of these mugs. It looks like they're like drinking alcohol, all depressed. They're just like holding their head in their hands at the table, like ugh, and then taking a swig.
okay, I can see how this could be for adults just to like laugh at the kids.
Yeah, but
like you're like, oh, this is so cute.
For the kids, like the younger ones at least, they're like actually sad and just drinking soda because that's like bringing them happiness. But like the older kids are making like the equivalents of Jaeger bombs, but with soda, and they're like they gave them shot glasses and they're like doing shots of soda. To like act drunk, and they're like dancing around like they're drunk.
That's crazy.
It's so funny. But like you have to imagine there was probably some producer direction.
Oh, for sure.
For stuff like that.
Yeah. It's some Nancy's idea. She's like, you know what, guys? Let's put a saloon in there.
Oh god. So once an episode, all of the teams compete against each other in a showdown competition.
Okay.
Just like every other reality show. No dance off,
Yeah.
unfortunately. It's basically a competition just like from Big Brother or Survivor.
Oh, so like just the competitions.
Yeah, and they're done in teams.
Okay.
But they don't compete for safety because there's no eliminations. So what do they win? They compete for positions in the class system.
Oh my god.
Whatever team gets last place is the labor class, and they have to do all the manual labor until the next showdown. I don't know exactly. It's not per week because it was only 40 days. I think it was like 2 to 3 days.
What does that labor consist of?
Right. Cleaning.
Okay.
The one outhouse that they all share.
Oh, 40 of them?
Yep.
What if I just shit myself and
they probably did.
Oh my god.
To be totally honest.
Oof.
Hauling water to be able to cook in the kitchen.
And this is 8-year-olds versus, let's say, 15-year-olds.
Mm-hmm. And the teams were not equal in age either.
Okay.
I'm not entirely sure how they picked the teams.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was like, I wonder if the captains chose people. I don't remember. But it was definitely not equal. There were a couple like big like teenagers, and they were obviously able to do the challenges a lot easier than like the team of mostly 10-year-olds.
Oh my gosh.
So then you get this huge like lopsided class system.
And you have these little kids doing all of that manual labor for the 15-year-olds. That's so fucked up.
Yeah. Hold on. So next, third place gets to be the cooks, and they have to cook for everybody and clean the dishes.
Okay.
Oh, labor class is paid 10 cents. The cooks are paid 25.
Okay.
The merchant class has to run the shops.
Okay.
Kind of fun. Great. They get 50 cents.
Yeah, you're playing store. I love it.
And then the winning team gets to be upper class, and they get paid $1 to do nothing. They don't have to contribute at all.
But they just get, oh my god, because they win.
Because they won.
Oh my god.
So they get to not haul water, not clean anything, not cook, just
they get everything handed to them.
Hang out.
I wonder how, specific that is to real life,
Right. And like maybe they were trying to say something.
Maybe they were,
but also like for these kids, it's just like introducing them to the class system so much earlier than they really need to be.
Yeah.
I don't know. It depends on your outlook, I suppose. Maybe it was beneficial for some of them, but for a lot of them, I feel like this would be like, damn, this kind of sucks. And then you grow up and you're like, damn, this is just like Bonanza City.
They got me.
Shit, Bonanza, Jonathan.
God damn it, Jonathan. Sorry if your name's Jonathan. But if you're the Jonathan from Kid Nation, get out of here.
Dude, people have tried to like find him for interviews and stuff, and he's fucking gone. I don't know. I couldn't find any information on him.
He died. No, because then it would be like some kind of death certificate or something. Interesting.
He's gone.
He's just off the grid.
Yeah, he was like,
he's living in a swamp.
He saw all of the news articles coming out, and he was like, fuck that, I'm out.
I mean, same. I would also be like, fuck that.
I'm giving up my dreams of being a TV producer, and I'm out. I don't know.
Wait, that's so funny.
Anyway, like people from the show, like kids who are now grown up, they're like in their 30s, they're like trying to contact all the people that they worked with, because like some of them have been like, yeah, we had like some producers that were really nice to us and we got close to, and they've like stayed in contact with some people, and some of them have tried to contact Jonathan and he just doesn't exist. I don't know.
He's like, I don't know who that is.
So if every team completes the challenge in a certain amount of time, then the whole town wins a reward.
Okay.
You got that?
Yep.
Okay.
Wait, say it again.
If every team completes the challenge, so like all of the classes are assigned within a certain amount of time that's preset, like they'll say you have an hour for everybody to complete this challenge, then the whole town wins a reward. But the council, the 4 on the council, get to pick between a fun reward like video games or a water slide and a reward that would make living better, like additional outhouses or water pumps.
Okay.
Or food, or like literally necessities.
What the fuck?
For survival.
Or they're like, here's a bouncy house for 2 minutes.
And almost always they were like, obviously we're gonna pick the thing that makes our life easier. But sometimes
stupid.
They wouldn't complete it in the amount of time that they were given, and so they still show them, hey, you could have won extra outhouses, but you didn't.
Oh my god. Get those shits out of here.
And like the production bought them and hauled them out to the desert.
They're like, ooh, look at
for Jonathan to open a box. Look at this. Oh, you could have won it, but
so it's like a mini version of it, or what? Like the
box, they got the full ass like thing, whole fucking like they had. What were they like? Dirt bikes at one point was one of the options. Like clothes, because they weren't able to wash their clothes, so there was like, we could put in a washing machine for you to pay to wash your clothes with the nickels that you're getting paid with, or here's some new clothes. Which choice would you choose? And they have like 5 days left, and they're like, give us the new shit.
Like crazy.
And they're like dirty. They never got to shower unless they had like there were a couple competitions where they were like rolling in mud or shit like that.
A 15-year-old
oh my god,
puberty.
I cannot imagine how stinky some of the like bunks were.
Oh my god, and they're probably all sticky all the time.
The soda. And if they want to use water, they have to haul it from the...
That means they're not brushing their teeth.
No.
So they'll get cavities.
Toothbrushes were one of the rewards.
Are you fucking kidding me?
They had to choose it.
Survivor. At least they could have like some stuff, right?
Survivor, you can't brush your teeth either, but they use like bamboo to scrape their teeth or something like that.
Well, yeah, because they're adults. They know how to.
But also, they're not like drinking soda all the time. Like these kids are only drinking soda.
Yeah.
And not brushing their teeth.
And go back with like hella cavities.
Yeah.
And like that's all they're drinking?
Yeah.
No water?
I think
water's a privilege.
I think legally they had to have water.
I hope so.
Like drinking water.
Yeah. But not clean.
So like
water.
One of the people that were on it said that the tent where like all of the producers were had like bottles of water and snacks, and you can like steal stuff when you go over there.
Interesting.
I don't think you were supposed to, but like
they did.
Yeah. They didn't care. Because they're also out in the desert. Like it's hot sometimes. It's windy. They had a fucking tornado blow through.
What? They did?
They didn't evacuate the kids. They just like were like stay inside. But there were points where the kids were like running in the wind for fun.
You're like, wee. they get taken up by a tornado.
And there's like a cameraman following behind them,
Poor
blowing around.
Oh my god. Okay.
They also had town meetings.
Okay.
Every episode. I don't know how many days that was. Every
yeah.
couple days, they would have a town meeting where if they were dissatisfied with the town leaders,
oh my god,
they could stage a coup and
oh
raise their hand and say, I am dissatisfied. And if enough people were, works. Then they could throw out that team's leader and elect a new person.
Okay. So that's where re-elections came in.
Right. And also, Jonathan would ask if anybody wants to leave. And at that point, the kids could leave if they didn't want to continue.
Okay, interesting.
So legally, they were allowed to leave.
Okay, that's better.
And there were a couple kids that did. One kid, the youngest, Jimmy, he was 8. He had a breakdown because he was like, I'm too young for this. I don't know why I'm here. I can't do this. He was being bullied by like the 15-year-olds, and he was like he had the maturity somehow to be like, this challenge, like these challenges are too hard for me and they're meant for older kids. Like, what am I doing here?
That's so sad.
I know. And they had like, they filmed him crying. He like ran around to the back of a building to like sit down and cry. And they like got a camera in his face. We're like, why are you feeling this way? Tell us what's going on. He was like, I just want to cry because I'm 8. And then like one of the older kids comes in, is like trying to pump him up, and he's just sobbing.
Oh my god.
It's so sad. And they put it all in the episode.
Because it's reality TV.
Yes. And
it's something that happened.
And he's been so vocal now that like that was so weird of them to do.
100%.
And it's like,
why was he there?
Why were you there? But also like, you can't blame the parents because the parents had a totally different idea of what the show was going to be.
Okay.
Which I'll also get into, but like, it's just so, it's so sad. Poor Jimmy. Everyone loved Jimmy, but he did leave. And then a couple other kids left because they were homesick or just didn't, I don't know.
At that age, I would have been so homesick. Do you remember when I went to church camp?
For 4 days.
It was 4 days. It felt like
it was 4 days. I remember.
It felt like 2 weeks. I was sobbing. I did not have fun. Everyone could swim but me. It sucked.
I mean, yeah, that's unfortunate.
Yeah. But we had a lot of like praying time, and I was like, do I have to do this? They're like, yeah, you're at church camp. I was
so like, maybe you just felt like just out of place. I
wasn't supposed to be there.
Yeah.
They had me write in this journal. Well, everyone had to write in a journal to God. And I was sitting by a tree once writing to God. And I was like,
what'd you tell him?
I don't remember. I was maybe like, can I go home, please?
God, I don't like it here.
God,
can I go home?
Come make my dad pick me up, please. Thanks. Sorry, it reminded me of crying at church camp. sobbing at church camp, coming into the mess hall
while writing to God.
Red as hell and writing to God. Yeah.
So there were also at the town meetings, the leaders would choose one, what did they call them? Pioneers. That's what they were called. One pioneer in the town.
Okay.
They would choose one of them who had been doing a good job for the community. I don't know.
Yeah.
Community service. And give them a gold star.
Aww.
But they were real gold.
Huh?
Worth $20,000.
What the fuck? Why? Oh, so unnecessary. But there's no winning.
No, that's how you win. No, that's how you win, I guess.
Oh.
You just get
You
the
just
gold
get a lot of
star, but you just have to like suck up to the leaders. Like that's how you win.
So fucked up.
Yeah, but they also get a phone call to their parents.
Aw, that's sweet.
So that's sweet. But most of the kids, like the younger kids especially, were just like, I want to talk to my mom, so I want to win.
I don't want a star. I don't want a gold
care.
star. I'll talk to my mom. I miss her.
But basically, you could choose to take the gold star, which was like an adult hand size.
Jesus.
Just unnecessary.
So unnecessary.
Heavy too. You could see the kids holding it. They're like, oh God. They could choose to take that home, or they could just take 20,000 in cash.
Huh?
So I think all of them probably chose the cash.
Probably.
And then they gave you like a replica of it that actually wasn't gold.
Yeah, what exchange rate is a golden star?
I mean, it's gold.
Sure, but
At this
you just
point,
gotta go to a pawn shop and pawn it off?
No
Like, how do you get money off of that?
Actually, no idea.
You get cash out of that. You're like, hello, bank. This is a gold star I got
You
from
definitely
a
cut
leader.
off portions at a time.
They
Because
would not accept
no
it.
pawn shop is gonna have 20K to shell out for
No.
a gold star.
No, absolutely. And they'd be like, it's actually worth $10. I was at a pawn shop yesterday. That's
It's actually
exactly
worth-
what happened.
Actually, worth $10. Who gave this to you? It's a fake. Oh,
I-
CBS.
Okay, off topic, but kind of on topic. I went to a pawn shop yesterday with my husband because we were getting him a new ring because his other one didn't fit him anymore. And so we were trading it, kind of trying to get like a trade deal. The first one we went to, he was like, the guy was like, well, your ring is worth like 300 something. And I was like, I paid $1,000 for it. He's like, you overpaid. I was like, cool.
Okay, great.
Thanks. Fuck you too. And then we went to the second place and they're like, oh yeah, we can, again, it was like $375 or something. And the manager had gotten, it was originally $1,000 ring that we were looking at. And then they got it down to $920 or something.
Mm-hmm.
And then with our ring trading in $400 off,
Uh-huh.
it was only $500.
That's great.
Yeah, sorry. That was not
That's all right.
topic. But what the fuck? He was so rude.
No, that's great. I'm not being sarcastic.
No. He was rude. That's what I said. Like, the first guy was really rude.
Mm-hmm.
You can cut that out if you want.
No, it's okay. It's your
Don't
story.
talk to me like that.
No, you're valid in your story. Okay, so that's pretty much like the basic of how the show worked,
Okay.
basically.
Yeah. I got the
Um,
gist.
Now let's like talk about some controversy.
Perfect.
And this is going to be the majority of it. This is the
love
biggest chunk.
Okay.
First, obviously with the kids being on camera pretty much 24/7, there are some child labor laws that
Yeah.
were broken.
100%.
And they were able to break those laws originally because CBS classified the kids as participants instead of employees. And since they were in New Mexico, they didn't have the same like child star protections that they would in California, which is where they were originally gonna do it. But then they changed it last minute.
Shiesty.
Uh-huh. They okay, in one of the first episodes, the kids were like, okay, we literally don't have enough food to feed everybody.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna kill a chicken.
Huh? Like, they just decided that.
Or so they want us to think, but they like production put a bunch of chickens there in a cage.
And made them kill a chicken?
Yes. They're okay. I watched a documentary which included interviews from one of the producers, and she like they were talking about, they had some of the old like the kids talking about it and being like, that's crazy that they like let that happen. And then they cut to the producer and she's like, we were really excited when they wanted to kill a chicken. That was like like she was smiling ear to ear. She was like, it was a big moment for us.
I bet it was.
It's like,
yeah.
okay.
How awesome. They agreed to kill a chicken because they can't feed everyone.
No, okay, no. Quote, this is exactly what she said.
Okay.
When the kids got hungry enough to the point where they wanted to kill a chicken, we were excited about that idea.
Oh,
Is what she
hungry
said.
enough to.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
That's so
interesting. Okay.
Holy shit.
Dude.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah, so the kids had to kill it themselves and like
God.
prepare it and
How
everything.
the fuck do they know how to do that?
I guess one of the kids, like, they all came from different walks of life. I think
So
they
one was
probably
just on a
sought
farm.
out a farm kid just in case.
Oh my god. They're like, we're thinking of putting chickens.
Yeah, so
on there.
Greg, the, like, I think he was 14, 15, like, the main bully happened to be the farm kid, so he was, like, chopping heads off of chickens, and all the kids stood around and watched. I'm sure the production was like, we need everybody in the shot. Everybody's standing around watching this happen.
Jesus.
And they were all like really disturbed and sad about it. Some of them were like, cool, because they're like little boys, you know, and they're like, awesome.
Yeah.
But like all the girls are like, oh,
Oh
okay.
my god, no, I'd cry.
The cameraman did not interfere when two kids started chasing bulls that they found.
Balls?
Mm-hmm. Which could have been a very dangerous situation, but they happened to be okay. Like
Lucky them.
Literally face to face,
Oh
maybe like a few feet away from a bull, this like 8-year-old, not 8, like 10, 11-year-old child,
Yeah.
just running at it.
Huh.
A cameraman from way far behind shooting it, and miraculously the bull just like turns and walks away.
Okay.
All right.
What the fuck?
Yeah. There is a religion episode, which was prompted by that book that the council got to read.
Okay.
It was like, you need to start religion. I think they were running out of things to talk about.
You guys are doing great, but we need religion now.
Yeah, and everyone's like, all right, yeah. But basically, they started the episode with like this little Jewish boy at lunch trying to explain Judaism to the other kids, and they were being kind of disrespectful, and so it turns into like a war of religions where they're like teaming up against each other to decide which religion is better, because they're kids. They don't
No, they don't understand the full.
If a Christian child has only ever met Christians and then now they're put into a summer camp with like every other possible religion, they're going to be like, what are you talking about? That's not correct. You're wrong.
Because they've never heard of it before.
Yeah.
And they've never been encouraged to learn about it.
Yeah, so they're like
all
of these like
crazy.
Super close-minded kids who think that their religion is the best because they go to church every Sunday. They're like fighting, and they say some hurtful things to each other that would be like hurtful for adults to say to each other.
Jesus.
And their reward choice for that episode was they could either get a mini golf course or a library of religious books.
What the fuck? I think I would take the golf course, you know?
Yeah. But I think like legally I thought you have to be able to have like a Bible or a religious book. You have to have access to one of those. Like on Big Brother, they have Bibles or like whatever you request.
Yeah, because you can request like the Quran or whatever other books.
So I like thought that was required, but maybe not at this point. But also they broke a lot of other laws, so I wouldn't put it past them.
Yeah. Or did they choose the?
They did choose to get the books. Yeah.
That's crazy. Oh my god! Why not mini golf? You don't need religion to live.
I think it was just like, I don't know. They were so fired up. I think it was just like,
they're like, here, see, I told you this is.
And so many of them were religious in some way that I think they were just like, yeah, we would. The council decided that like this is probably gonna the inverse of like rejecting this option would cause more chaos. Maybe okay, I don't know.
Sure.
Just like any other reality show, there are people who are painted as villains. which is never great. But these are kids, so obviously not
none
good.
Of them should be villains.
There's one girl named Taylor who is the pageant queen that I was talking about.
Okay, Taylor.
And she was probably like 10. She was the leader of the yellow team, the original leader that was chosen by production.
Okay.
And she was starting fights with everyone and like refusing to contribute when she had a job. She was just like sit in her sleeping bag, just like, you guys. I'm not gonna do it. And her motto was deal with it, because she would just like yell, like when she was on the council and people would be mad at her, she was like be like deal with it, I don't care. She made a really good villain, but like it led to literal adults watching the show being like, that girl's a bitch, like just shitting on this child.
Yeah,
what the fuck?
There's no reason to do that.
What are you talking about, man?
They kind of do that with Dance Moms too, though.
They did, yeah. Like anytime that there's
like, fuck Maddie, like it's not their choice. Real.
Anytime there's kids involved in a show that's like purely for dramatic effect, there's gonna be situations where like kids are literally bullied and sent death threats. Like this, it just doesn't. I think it just crosses a line that maybe just doesn't need to happen.
100%. I don't think that they should do that.
Next, another kid burnt their hand while cooking, and they made sure to get she got splattered with hot grease from a pan.
What were they making? Chicken?
I don't remember what she was making, but
chicken. Come on, that was funnier than you laughed at.
They made sure to get her on camera saying like it's not that bad, but it was like very clearly not good.
Like a third-degree burn or something, or
not that bad. I don't know.
Oh my god.
According to a participant years later, said that they like purposefully were like, you need to say something on camera about that.
Oh my god.
This was to cover their asses, but her
liability.
But her parents threatened to sue.
Good.
Later.
Good. So wait, imagine sending your kid off to camp. Right? And you think it's some fun camp. Do they know they're on camera?
Yes.
Okay. But then you come back, you pick up your child, and all of this shit comes out. What the fuck? I would sue too.
Just wait.
Okay.
Just wait. It's crazier than that.
Okay.
So I watched this documentary, or it's from a docu-series. It was an episode from a docu-series of like Dark Side of Reality TV, I think is what it's called.
Okay.
They interviewed, I think 3 of the kids that were there. One of them had their dad with them too, to like give the parents' perspective. And then that producer, that woman who was like just so sick in the head.
Killing that chicken. Jesus.
And so I have some notes from that documentary that are kind of just unorganized, just notes of things that I noticed.
Okay.
Basically, kids and parents were under the impression that there would be more supervision in general.
Makes sense.
And that there would like be people to cook for the kids.
Oh wow.
And they sort of CBS sort of sold it to them as like an opportunity to collaborate with other kids and build like this group project of this like a summer camp for smart kids to collaborate with other kids, like could look good on like on for them to get experience as a leader, like stuff like that.
Totally. Preparing for Harvard, you know?
Exactly. They gave them the idea that they could become child actors after this, like that could be their opening. They had open audition calls for child actors. Some of them were scouted from summer camps or like after school programs to find the specific characters that they were looking for. Like Michael was a boy, like a 13-14-year-old boy from Seattle, and he was very much like, he had long curly-ish hair, hippie guy, like keep the peace sort of deal. Like I think they found him from like a summer camp that he went to. So it was like they were searching out these very specific personalities.
Yeah.
Like they got the farm boy and the like pageant queen.
That's like every reality TV show. Like you need those different personalities to mix and see what happens.
Yes. They also thought that they would have beds. And I forgot to mention this. They did not have beds. They had like thin like foam sheets on the floor of a cabin, like a wooden cabin.
Oh my god.
And some blankets because they legally had to because it was freezing.
I'd be pissed.
Yeah. So the producer that I was talking about is named Emily Sinclair. And she made a lot of like excuses for what happened, obviously. She said, as a producer, our job is to observe. And she said that about not stepping in to diffuse fights when they were happening. Like, they were encouraged to just sit back and film whatever was going on. And so there were several, like, brawls that some of them were, like, it seems like they might have said something to, like, get them to just keep it verbal, you know? Like, like, step back a little bit. But apparently there were some that just weren't aired. Like there were several actual brawls that just weren't put on the show.
Oh my god.
Some of the older kids were heavily bullying some of the younger kids.
That's so fucked
like
up.
Jimmy, poor Jimmy.
Poor Jimmy.
And the camera crews would just swoop in to film them crying afterwards. Like,
this isn't The Bachelor, okay?
For real. Like, what are we doing?
They're literally getting their feelings hurt.
They're being traumatized.
They're being traumatized as children.
Yeah, they weren't able to cook enough food for every kid, so some had to skip meals because you have like a team of 10-year-olds trying to cook. Like they've never cooked before, and they're trying to cook enough food for 40 children.
I don't even know how to make
all at once.
I don't know how to make pasta for myself. I make it for 4 people. It's not good.
Yeah, I can't measure out that. I always make too much or not enough.
If I was 10, I'd be like, you guys each get a single noodle, okay?
Yeah. And they only had like non-perishable foods. They didn't have any produce or anything like that. And then they had the chicken once they killed one.
And then just the soda and probably...
Production did provide lunch every day.
How nice of them.
I know, right?
Wow.
But the rest was on the kids.
That's fucked up. Lunch is like the best one, though. I could skip breakfast and then, but dinner would be rough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There were several moments where they actually showed of the kids being like, oh, there's not enough food for everybody. I guess some people aren't going to eat.
How do you decide that? How do you decide?
It's just first come, first serve.
Oh my God.
Like, I don't know.
If a 10-year-old gave me salmonella, I would be pissed.
And I'm shocked. I mean... They probably didn't notice because their stomachs were probably fucked up from all the sugar that they were eating anyway. But I'm sure that bathroom smelled disgusting.
Like not good. Yeah.
Okay, this is a big one.
Oh, shit.
Production, for some reason, stored bleach and like other cleaning chemicals in the saloon so that they could like clean up. Because they were apparently required to do some sort of cleaning.
Okay.
And they stored them in bottles that made the chemicals look like soda. Literally unlabeled soda bottles. Glass, like the glass ones. Right. Good idea. So a kid obviously ended up drinking from one of the bottles and he was like chugging it. He told the story. They interviewed him on the documentary and he was like, yeah, I just ripped that shit open and chugged it, like threw it back. And then like a few gulps in, I realized it started to burn.
Oh my God.
And he was like, oh, that's bleach.
He was drinking
He chugged bleach.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, luckily there were paramedics on site. And
luckily.
I don't know what they did. Probably like made him throw up or something.
Maybe.
But he ended up fine.
That's crazy.
But like, what the fuck are you doing with unlabeled chemicals around children?
And then he just doesn't go to the hospital after? He's still in the game?
Correct.
Oh my God.
Yeah. He did try to leave at one point.
I thought they were allowed to leave.
Yeah, so he wanted to leave because all of the kids were so like, he was just sick of it. Like fighting with kids and like dealing with the little kids not doing shit and the older kids just being assholes. Like he was so done with it. And he was like, I just want to go home where I know people love me and care about me. And he was gonna be the pick for the gold star that day. So production was like,
they wouldn't let him leave.
Yeah, they wouldn't let him leave. So they production had some kids go to him and be like, you need to convince him to stay. Because we already filmed you guys deciding that he was going to be the one to win.
Oh my God.
So then they convinced him to stay. And, like, he got paid for it. But, like...
I mean, yeah, great. Yeah, I drank bleach, but, like, here's
$20,000.
That's just, like, a bet at that point. Fuck.
Okay. Anyway, yeah, that should have never happened.
No.
I didn't know about this. There was an anonymous complaint to New Mexico state officials during filming. And officials tried to visit the site to investigate the living conditions for the kids, and CBS wouldn't allow them to because it was classified as like a private summer camp. So they turned them away, said, you cannot investigate here. This is like a live set summer camp. You can't come in.
So suspicious.
So they were able to get around some of the laws because of the way that they classified things.
That's crazy.
Uh-huh.
And they were literally abusing these children, basically.
Some might say.
Yeah. I would say.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And so when parents came, like, nobody knew about that as they were filming. Like, none of the kids knew that. Production kind of knew whispers. Parents definitely did not know about that. Yeah. Like, they had no idea the conditions until they came to visit the last day of filming. They invited all the parents. And oh my God, their reactions when they're like coming into the bunk houses where it's literally just like floor covered in sleeping bags for all these children to be like huddled together for warmth. And they're dirty, like they're covered in dirt.
You're like, why are you so dirty? There's only one bathroom.
One bathroom that they have to like hold the door shut. Like someone has to hold the door shut for them. God. And they're like showing their parents, and all the parents are like, "What the fuck have I done?" Yeah. You can see it in their faces. They're like, "Oh my God,
Jesus."
But yeah, the dad that they interviewed was like, I was like appalled by the conditions that I had sent my children into.
Oh my God,
and
I feel
like
so guilty.
He was like, my wife is a social worker. Like her job is to keep children from these conditions, and like that would fucking so destroy me.
Oh my God.
Because there was no transparency whatsoever about what they were signing their kids up for. The contract from CBS that parents were required to sign was described as like a production company's dream or like wish list. It was like perfectly written out to favor the production company.
Okay.
They interviewed a lawyer on the documentary who looked over it, and it had parts that said the children could be exposed to dehydration, hypothermia, extreme weather.
They didn't read that contract?
I'm sure they read it. The dad that they interviewed was like, yeah, they assured me that it was all standard for for production of any kind.
That's crazy.
And the kids didn't have heating, and it was like freezing at night.
Did anyone get sick?
Probably. I don't know.
Okay, they never said that.
No. It also included that CBS was not liable if the kids got pregnant or contract.
That's what I was worried about.
That's
what I was worried about, is the big kids.
With the older kids. And
because you never know.
There have definitely been confirmed from some of the kids that were there have confirmed that there was like the older kids were hooking up with each other.
Okay.
I don't think they provided protection.
Probably
I'm assuming not.
Probably not.
Because they didn't have like toothbrushes, so like
my God,
like why would they?
And they haven't showered.
Oh God, I wasn't even thinking about that. I was just thinking like they don't have the bare necessities. Why would they think to provide protection?
They wouldn't. No.
Ew. And so like this is like these are children that we're talking about.
They're
this is
children.
Uncomfortable for you to feel the need to put that in the contract that like if they're not to the age of consent yet. So you're saying, hey, if these kids do what kids do while we happen to not be looking,
that's so fucked
then you can't get mad at us if your 14-year-old daughter ends up pregnant when she comes home.
That is so fucked up. Oh,
when like at a summer camp that has proper supervision, that would not be one of the potential risks.
No.
Because you have an adult sleeping in the room with you.
Exactly. You have a counselor with you at all times, basically.
Yeah.
Like, I couldn't even kiss a boy.
Well, at church camp, I'm sure not.
It was fucked up, guys.
So someone said that, like, if the show was redone today, that the concern could be for social media harassment that the kids and parents would face. Because at the time, social media wasn't really a thing.
Right.
Most of the participants of the original show that say that they loved the experience, like, most of them have said only good things, or mostly good things. But once they got home, the negative media coverage led to, like, the parents being harassed, the kids being harassed, like, death threats sent to them, to children. Like,
it's not their fault.
No, and the parents, like, when you watch the show, you're like, God, why would a parent, like, let their kids do this? But then you see their side of, like, they had no idea what was going on. I'm sure.
Oh, that's so fucked.
I don't know. Like, you could say that they should have read the contract better or whatever, but, like,
hindsight is.
They likely, like, CBS is an established production company. Like, they have trust that this company, that they know what they're doing, and they're not going to be breaking basic child labor laws. And
they trusted them.
So almost all of the kids have said that it was a wonderful thing until media made it a negative thing.
Interesting. So they just really didn't know what was going on.
No, and, like,
kids just weren't
kids
aware.
on TV wasn't really that big of a thing. Like, you had child stars in, like, fiction, like, in shows and stuff, but, like, kids on reality TV wasn't a thing.
No.
And so it was all very new and sensationalized, and everyone's like, wow, like, this is great, crazy. But I can't help but think, like, nowadays, I doubt it would have the same oomph to it. Because people, like, parents who want to use their kids for attention will just, like, go on TikTok and use their kids for attention that way. Yeah.
They're just an influencer.
And so we already get so much, like, if you want to see the life of a child play out on, like, vlog style, you can on YouTube. It's there.
So fucked up.
Which is weird.
It's also
a weird thing to do.
Why do you want to watch that?
And so I think the whole, like, experiment of, like, what would kids do to, like, run this city is interesting.
I understand that part. I just, obviously they broke a lot of laws. Obviously they didn't know what they were doing, really, and kind of sounds like they were making shit up as they went. And they're like, yeah, let's just get a chicken. If that was to be done exactly how it was then, but with laws and stuff, it would become a kids show. Because, you know, those, like, teen news shows we used to watch on, like, Teen Nick or something, those are, like, the teen stuff, and that would be a teen reality TV show. It wouldn't be for adults, because we don't cater kids to adults like that professionally, or we shouldn't.
Not always,
you know,
not usually.
Like, that's what I think it would be. Like, it would turn into, like, a teen thing, and they would be, like, really upbeat about, like, more Disney-ish and Nick-ish,
I think,
you know, like, acting.
One of the big, like, foundational issues is the age range.
Yeah, 100%.
Because, like, there's no way that you can expect an 8-year-old and a 15-year-old to collaboratively work together.
Yeah.
For the betterment of anything. So
No.
That is just asking for drama. So if you want to produce a reality TV show that is only focused on causing as much drama as possible, then congrats, you did it. But if your goal was actually to see, like, what would kids do in adult situations, in politics and stuff like this, and dealing with religion, that's so different, and you could have thought that through and like done better with that. I think there would be a way to do the show again.
Yeah.
And avoiding a lot of stuff. I don't think it would be quite as popular as it was, because I think the controversies kind of drove some of the popularity. Because it was like on every news broadcast at the time being like, what the fuck were they doing on Kid Nation?
Oh my God, that's crazy.
But like watching kids interact like that, it was hilarious. Like there's some really funny moments in the show, and as a form of entertainment, it's great. But there is definitely a way to do that without putting kids in the desert without food and showers and all of that. That's like so if we treat people on Big Brother better than we treated this group of 40 children, then literally like CBS. Maybe there's an it's literally the same company.
Literally the same company.
You can figure it out. Big Brother
God.
was already a thing. Like you can figure out the line.
Yeah, Big Brother was a thing.
Yes.
In 2007.
Yes.
What the fuck? Oh my God, I'm pissed now.
But also, I think Survivor probably was too. So it's like
they were trying to do like a mix or something, and just didn't work.
No.
Yeah.
So I think
these poor children.
For all of that happening, for the things that you claim that you wanted to explore. Yeah. You didn't need to also starve the children or like withhold water access. That's just, like, and not toilet access.
Necessary.
No.
Like,
it's not necessary.
Those aren't sacrifices they needed to make.
No, and maybe it's just a product of the time. And maybe reality TV was so huge in the early 2000s. Maybe it's just they were just trying shit, seeing what stuck. Maybe. But I really think that they could do something similar without breaking so many laws. I think it's possible, and they chose not to. Yeah. So that's interesting. But God. That's pretty much all I have.
Wow.
Hold on. And that's
the fact that the lady was like, the producer was justifying it kind of.
Even after all these years, when like everyone has sort of decided that this was an unethical thing to do, she's still defending it.
That's crazy. She's probably a Republican.
Honestly, she looks like one. Yeah. Yeah. So, who knows? Yeah. Anyway, that's all we have. Just sort of an exploration of into some more ethical issues with reality TV, especially with children.
I think this one was unethical. Just so you know.
Yeah, unethical stamp. We have decided. You're welcome.
I feel really bad for those kids.
Yeah, they're all like in their 30s now. Yeah. And most of them have gotten out of the public eye and just like
have a normal life.
One of them's an actor on Chicago Fire, which I thought was interesting. Interesting. He's great. He was the one that drank bleach. Oh, he's fine. Great. He's alive, and he's on Chicago Fire.
I might need to find this show.
The show you might be able to find on YouTube. It's come and gone.
It keeps getting taken down.
Yes, it keeps getting taken down, but you will be able to find people reacting to it. Like I'm sure there's probably like 1 to 2 hour long videos of people watching it.
I love it.
Or at least the highlights. Finding the actual episodes is very difficult now. There's plenty of content about this show on YouTube, so if you need a sort of like visual representation of what was going on to understand what was happening a little bit easier, then don't blame you.
These videos are so 2007.
Like the most iconic one, because there's some really fucking like I was laughing out loud at some of the points. There's a kid named Jared who's so fucking funny, and he was so excited when they killed the chicken.
It's like, get the chicken.
And he was small, but apparently he started a lot of physical fights with people.
Oh my God.
Anyway, that's Kid Nation. Watch it if you're able to, if you want. If not, I've given you kind of a basic overview of it.
I gotta watch at least one video now.
Yeah. But thanks for listening. Do you have anything else to add?
Nope.
Okay. Thanks for watching.
Thanks.
Appreciate it. See you back here in 2 weeks.
Yep.
For something else.
I don't remember what it is, but I'll figure it out.
Okay, bye.
Bye.